Everyone, this is Ayal from DoMetrics, and I'd like to show you how you can add progress bars to your Asana projects. DoMetrics offers productivity analytics, and we're bringing that right into the Asana UI with our new Chrome extension. So to get started, I'll add a link below directly to the Chrome store, directly to our extension. But if you're at the Chrome store, you can just look up DoMetrics, and our extension will come up. And it's called Asana Progress Bars by DoMetrics. I'll just click Add to Chrome and then Add Extension. And you'll notice that the extension is added and Asana is automatically refreshed in the background. So what happens now is the extension is actually installed, and we can see that we've successfully installed it by this new area that was added into the UI by the extension. So it says, congratulations, you have successfully installed the Asana Progress Bar by DoMetrics. Complete your sign up and set up progress tracking now. So this is a one-time thing that we have to do, and basically what this is for is just to help you link DoMetrics with your Asana account. I'm going to click Start Now, and this dialog will show up, and it's telling me about the next string I'll see about pairing Asana with DoMetrics together. I'm going to click Connect, and that will open the grant permission window we just seen in the preview in the smaller screen. I'm gonna allow DoMetrics access to my Asana information in order for DoMetrics to be able to calculate my progress. And if everything goes well, we should see a success page saying that DoMetrics is now connected to your Asana account. We can close this tab and go back to Asana. Our extension here detects that we're nearly done and asks us to click this button to verify that the link is actually working between DoMetrics and Asana. I'm going to click that. And sweet, everything is working. We get the confirmation screen saying we're ready. So we just need to confirm this, have Asana reload again, and bring in the progress bar. So let's do that. Great, so here is the end result for setting up the extension to work with Asana. And now we see that this area here says start tracking progress and collecting insights for this project with DoMetrics. So basically we can select what projects we want to track. We don't necessarily have to track everything. It is up to us. I have an empty project here. I'm just gonna show you that I can track that project by clicking track project, and things will sync up in the background. In the meanwhile, let's create another project. We'll call it my demo project, and let's do this a board. And let's move to a board project. So same thing here, this project has no tasks in it yet, and it's not tracked. Let's track it. And what happens now is that DoMetrics is syncing with Asana about the current state of the project and then reflects that in a progress bar. So actually we can see an empty progress bar with 0% progress, which is okay because it's a new project. Let's add a few columns. So let's just make something up. We're gonna call them, I don't know, let's say design, or let's imagine we are a development company, right? Natural. So let's say we have product, and then we have I don't know, design, and then there's R&D, and so on and so forth. And let's create a few tasks. So prepare for, I don't know, sprint meeting, right? And then the design would have a task to complete marketing page, and R&D will need to, I don't know, verify deployment. All right, so we have a few tasks here, and none of them are completed yet. So what's going to happen is that once we complete a task, or if someone's completing a task within this project that we're tracking, Asana will now notify DoMetrics, and DoMetrics will update the bar accordingly. One thing to note is that these notifications happen in near real time, so you should allow a certain just a few seconds in order for things to reflect. Let's close this task. And once this happens, Asana notifies us and we update the bar accordingly. This will take a few seconds to show up. Let's just wait a few seconds here. And there we go. That's relatively fast. I would say between, I don't know, 8 to 15 seconds or 8 to 10 seconds, things refresh and we can see that the progress is updated. One task out of 3 reflects about a third of the completion rate. What happens if we create another task? That means we'll have 4 tasks in general and every individual task would be 25%. So let's just create another one. So just one more thing, right? So this brings the total of tasks to 4, which means that if 3 were not completed, a single task that is completed is about 25%. So it's not only when we complete a task, but it's also when we add things onto the project. So you can see that the bar is animating now, reflecting that there was a change and actually progress went down to 25% because there are now more tasks within the project. So this very much reflects the general completion rate of the project as you go, adding tasks, removing tasks, completing tasks, etc. Let's just see what happens if we close this task and then possibly close another one. So out of 4, 3 tasks are completed, should bring us to about 75%. Things are now syncing in the background. Do Metrics is doing its thing. Asana is letting us know about things, and there we go. We see that at least one task has been notified, and then another task will be notifying us soon, and we'll get to 75%. And there we go, 75% completion for this project. So it's pretty great, pretty seamless, and all we have to do now is just watch this bar as it changes over time. We don't have to do anything else. We can continue and tracking other projects